Honey girl. So, Honey's over by. Where I throw this, she's over here. She's over there, right? Further over. And then this freaking female human, every time she walks her dog off a leash right by the fence, you know? And there's an open spot in between there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's where that little dog came through and started attacking Honey. The guy had like 4 dogs at some time. And so we're out here. I shut these gates, right? And I didn't even know there was a gate over there. Is that one even shut? I didn't even know there was one there. But Honey, get you. But so she walks and her dog, and Honey wants to go over to play to the fence. And I don't want her dog coming through there. And so I was just like, she does nothing to stop her dog, of course, right? And then I'm surprised she's not walking a little chihuahua. That's usually what they walk. And so the dog just wants to play, you know, but of course Honey does too. Look at her. Silly goose. Who's the silly goose? So I'm like, I go, God damn it, you know. I wanted to say something to her, and that was directed towards her. And still, she just kind of did her hand like this and whatever. And then she walks over and sits in front of our vehicle on the bench. And then she sits there for a little bit, and then she walks that way. I'm like, really? If I see a dog, you know, like, I don't like let her walk right up against the fence. You know, I put her on a leash. And it's just so like, so people are so retarded, man. I'm so like done with people, you know. Dick like messaged me back and she goes, you know, people, like she was saying, like guys like will say something and then they don't respond back. But that's what the females do to me. And then when they want to meet up for something, all they want to meet up is for food and whatever, and to throw their drama and their narcissism. So the guys are definitely not the problem. We can live without you, honestly. So, you know, you're seeing that. And obviously I'm perfectly fine without a female human. In fact, I feel like Gary and Team America Police picking green vomit all over the place. You know, if you see me start throwing up green vomit, it's just because I just can't stand, you know, the chick coming over here picking us up. She's really cool. She works for the Forest Service for real. And she's actually cool, you know. She's giving us a ride, you know. I'm gonna pay her because I don't expect anybody to do things for free. I do shit for free, but people don't do shit for free for us, you know. So I usually like overpay them, you know. But she's cool. I mean, I'm gonna help. Like, I'm gonna trim her bush. You know, I had to throw that in. No, I am really gonna trim her bush. You know, I'm like, your bush really needs to be trimmed. That bush, okay. I'm an artiste. You know, I use Edward Scissorhands. I'll be very careful trimming your bush. You know, I am a bushmaster. You know, I'll play on a field with no grass or grass. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the conversation went here, but it did. And that's where it's going to end right there.